All right, we're getting really close to finishing up this week. We have two commanders left. We have Artanis and Kerrigan. I'm going to be taking care of Artanis on this one. Mastery points for Artanis will be as such. I feel like I'm going to get rid of this and just do this. Chrono Boost efficiency is going to be good. And Guardian Shell will be nice. Yeah, let's get going. Again, we are still, in fact, doing sheer sick micro on missed opportunities. Yeah, that was kind of the plan, user, was to go Tempest and Zealots with Zealots kind of absorbing all of the plague. And hopefully they'll just stay ahead, and the Tempest can just be in the back doing good damage. Because I'd normally like to do Phoenixes and Zealots, or Phoenixes, Zealots, and Tempest, but the Phoenixes will just end up dying. There's really nothing you can do about that. Just because they have such short range that it's never really going to be enough to stay away. So it's really going to have to be Zealots and Tempests. Okay, I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to make two cannons, and I got to pretty much make them as soon as this forge finishes. Because I'm going to have to deal with the fact, I do have to warp them in, so... And I made sure to make that, the extra cannon, or sorry, the extra pylon, a little faster than I normally would, so that I can warp those in just a little bit faster, so that I can move it over here as soon as that's done. And hopefully with the two cannons here, we should be able to deal with everything that's coming at us. I do have the orbital strike as well, but we'll see what we go up against and whether or not I need to worry about that or
not. Looks like a geyser's about to become active. One of my bots will depart for it shortly.
Ready for combat.
Alright, so now I'm going to stop making probes for just a little bit, because I really need to make sure that I get out of this nexus, because I'm really going to need that extra minerals and extra gas.
Hey, heads up. I'm sending out the first bot. Make sure to protect it. It's my favorite.
Solar bombard.
Ah! Here come the bad guys! Who are they again?
It's so awesome.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Oh, the harvesting bot is returning now. You'll have to continue guarding it until it arrives. news, Commanders. My bots have brought me terrazine. Well, it's good news for me.
Gotta make sure that I get
Bel'Shir says
the
that
Twilight
some
Council
geysers
as
are
well.
opening up soon.
So I need to make sure
Worry,
that my
you
zealots
can't
stay
hear her. She
in
only
front.
talks to
That's the
me.
really big thing. Alright, so that should be the last of the drones I need to make, hopefully. Again, I hope I don't lose.
My bots really want to get to the terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
Alright, well,
Look out, Commanders. I am detecting enemy movement toward the bots.
I'm gonna do everything I can to keep any of my plagued units away from my partner here. At least from his tanks.
Your upgrade is ready for use.
The enemy's attacking my bots. Jeez, Commanders, can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Research complete. Your allies have entered combat without...
Terrazine tank is full. My bots are making the return trip now. Don't let them get away from you.
Every one of these zealots is gonna die soon.
Detecting enemy forces. Templar, prepare to intercept.
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. Looks like we're making progress. It's gonna take more terrazine than that to finish my research. That's right. Looks like there will be more geysers soon.
I feel like this really doesn't do that much, but I'll get it.
Your allies have entered
Taking
combat.
terrazine directly out of the majestic Bel'Shir gliders. You might want to stop them if you can, Commanders. Once the Bel'Shir gliders' terrazine is gone, it'll be dead. So try to free it sooner than later. If you have a heart, that is.
Your warriors seek the enemy's blood.
Ah, man.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants. Oh, that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on those things.
Upgrade.
I really need to put these back on this one.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
God dang, I'm so tired of making phoenixes.
Defensive drone initiated.
Your
Get rid of these damn
allies have
things.
entered combat without you. Your warriors seek the enemy's blood. Your allies have entered combat
Time to play
without
defense.
you. Your upgrade is ready for use.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Your allies have entered combat.
Bots are
without
heading
you.
home. They're sheep in need of a shepherd, Commanders. There are a lot of wolves on the prowl. The Bel'Shir glider is almost dead, Commanders. It's now or never. Literally, you can choose either one.
Shield overcharge available.
Activating defensive drone.
So you can just sit here for the entire time, just keep doing defensive drones on top of your tanks. I just hope to God there's no infested.
My bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet this time, Bel'Shir.
Because the spider mines can be infested as well. Get away. I do not want to lose any Tempest.
Our adversaries intend to eliminate us. Templar, greet them in kind.
I just want to keep Zealots here so that they stay in place while this keeps doing its thing.
Seek the enemy's blood.
Again, keeping things ahead so that my Tempest can just be in the back.
Welcome home.
Just slowly do work.
I missed you so much. Man, collecting terrazine is hard work. We've only got about half of what I need. Some geysers are going to be opening in a few moments. My bots can smell them.
Nope. Get out of there. I don't want you following me. I want you staying away from me.
Time to play defense.
Those poor goddamn tanks, man.
Bots away! What? I thought it was funny. Bel'Shir laughs every time I tell it. The enemy clearly intends to attack my bots. Don't let them do that.
Upgrade. Your allies have entered combat without you. Oh, your warriors seek the enemy's blood.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Warriors seek the enemy's blood.
Artanis wasn't so bad. Again, enemy unit composition, all these things matter for these things. But, yeah, this hasn't been horrible.
My bots are
Again,
heading back
the
to base. Be
Zealots
careful.
are just
Commanders,
there
it's a jungle out there.
to keep things back, away from the units I want to protect. That is the only purpose they're serving right now.
Solar bombardment online.
These guys are smashing my bots to pieces. I really don't want to pick up after them.
The enemy is coming for us. Templar, ready your blades.
Activating defensive drone.
Oh shit.
My bots are back.
Oh, did I
That means
miss-
it's tea time. The T is for terrazine.
Actually, let me pull back a little bit. I don't want to attack until I can put zealots in the front.
Defensive drone initiated.
Great job, commanders. My bots
Why
are
should
safe
you
and sound.
attack?
You
You just
do
go
this
forward,
sort
you
of
jerk.
thing Look at all that terrazine, and it's all mine. I need just a tiny bit more, commanders. Looks like they've trapped another Bel'Shir glider. You know what to do, or not do, commanders. The Bel'Shir glider's terrazine won't last forever. If you want to save it, you'll have to do it before it's completely drained. These should be the last of the geysers. Things
These
are
poor
just getting
tanks, man. I
interesting.
swear to God. They've been dying for so long.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Leave those guys there. Couple zealots in the front. Can leave these guys doing their thing here. Just keep making zealots in the front of everything. It's going to be maybe a little tight over here, but he's got Nova sitting there. Is that going down or is it going up? Or is it
Activating
exactly
defensive
even?
drone.
I think it's slowly going up.
Hey, the bots are leaving, and I didn't even get to pack them a refueling cell. Hostile forces are advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for science?
Did he move the tanks? Or he must have moved the tanks. Yeah, okay. That's why I say for a lot of these mutations, it comes down to what the enemy unit comp is. Because if it's a ground
Seems
force
like we
and you
could
can
use
make
a
spider
defensive
mines,
drone.
it's GG, you won. That's it. There's really nothing else to say. Is you won, you got to make spider mines. And that's all you had to make, you know?
Add it up that way, it all comes out to the same thing. Yep, by my calculations, the Bel'Shir glider is going to die soon. You don't have much time left to save it.
Alright, so I really want to just make sure, because he's got this taken care of down there. This shouldn't be that bad. That shouldn't be that bad. So now really I'm just going to make sure I put a lot of zealots here. I got these guys just chilling behind
And so is its life,
to take care of any flying units that
What a
come out.
tragedy.
Not going to be very many of them,
just like my career.
if any, really.
And the race is on. Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary. He always gets the best oil.
Blood.
Defensive drone initiated.
Yeah, I think we're going to be good on this one.
Oh, your warriors seek the enemy's blood.
Against us. We will meet them head on.
It's so good to watch that kind of stuff happen. It is amazing. So yeah, I was a little worried about Artanis, but I think it worked out pretty well.
Your warriors seek the enemy's blood.
Maybe it was me, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of units with... Alright, that works too. Cool. There's so many spider mites. So you pretty much only made tanks, huh? Yeah. You only made tanks, right?
Enemy's blood.
I don't see a single other unit on the map. So, as we're waiting for the last thing to get in, I'll start talking about things to do for Artanis. So, Tempests are definitely going to be your ace in the hole here, because they have a really long
Finish
range.
this research and get off this godforsaken rock.
Um,
I'm sorry, Bel'Shir. I didn't mean it like that.
Mic muted? Oh, that's weird. Hey, what's going on, Artemis Rules? Stukov's really good for this week. Just because all of his units die anyways, and they you can just keep making them. Don't really worry about bunkers this week for Stukov. Okay. Don't really worry about bunkers for this week for Stukov. A couple if you really feel like you need to. Yeah. And the other thing I was going to say was Stukov. Stukov is not one of those commanders where you micro a lot, but if you are a Stukov, try to be aware of where your enemy force or your partner's forces are, because it's real easy to infect your entire partner and just make it so their entire army goes away. Again, it's more of like an A move army, so it's a little less of that, but something to try to be aware of if you can. Anyway, so going back to Artanis. So things to talk about for Artanis. Tempest are your ace in the hole. But do not attack unless you have the ability to drop your little warp pylon field, and then just make sure you have zealots in front. And then as soon as you're done attacking an enemy installation, get those zealots away from your Tempest. I think that way, yeah, right. The one thing I was going to say is I only think I lost like 7 or 8 Tempest that game, which I felt pretty darn good about. Now, most of that was due to the fact there were spider mines below me, but you can use your zealots to keep everything stationary while your Tempest just slowly take care of everything from behind. Anyways, let me show you the stat screen as always. I'm Hunter A5. Thanks so much for watching.